Approximately 620 kilometres of dirt track through the remote and breathtaking South Australian outback. We make this leg of the journey down the infamous Oodnadatta Track, passing some pretty incredible landmarks like the iconic pink Oodnadatta Roadhouse, remnants of the historic Old Garn Railroad, stunning Lake Eyre South, and Australia's smallest town, William Creek. We face some roadside fixes on the GQ, take a dip in Coward Springs, and marvel in all the experiences the outback has to offer. Proudly supported by Ultimate 9, Tread, Opus Campers, Superior Engineering, and in part by... It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've just come down from the Northern Territory, hit the town of Marla in South Australia, and we're about to start the Oodnadatta Track. First time for everyone, so we're all pretty excited to check it out. I think it's about 620 kilometres. It's a big long dirt outback road that travels through South Australia between the towns of Marla and Maree. We're just all topped up at the Marla Roadhouse over there. Dad's still over there finishing up. And we've got Demi, TB48 Patrol, me, OP2 GQ, Bernard Sean over there in his GQ. I've filled up 1, 2 and a third jerry can in the car, plus I got the tank. So I got maybe about 150 litres of fuel, but there is fuel along it anyway, but I figured I'll just top up what I have. And here's the sign, Oodnadatta Track to Flinders Ranges. That's our next stop. Heap of information here about it. Yeah, it's a bit hard to read, but you can see where we are there in Australia. Keen for the Oodnadatta Track?
So keen for the pink Roadhouse.
Yeah. We're going to get a picture of the Rose Gold GQ next to the Rose Gold Roadhouse.
And maybe the Rose Gold girl.
Is that because you're wearing Rose Gold outfit?
Yeah, and my hair's rose gold.
Perfect. And Zeph's Rose Gold.
And my rings are, oh wait.
This is a map of South Australia, and here's the Oodnadatta Track. So we're starting in the town of Marla. It runs all the way along there down to the town of Maree. You got Oodnadatta, William Creek, and then there's a heap of things to check out along the way. You got Coward Springs, heaps of the Old Garn Railway. Now according to Google Maps, Satellite Earth, the dirt only starts about 1 kilometre out of town. So I'm just going to air down now while we're chilled here, pulled up. From what I'm aware, the track's like just a 2-wheel drive dirt road the whole way, but it can get rough in sections. So I'm probably just going to start at like 20 in the front, 25 in the back, and then I'll air down a bit more as we go along and if needed. But I'm fairly sure a fair bit of it is fast-paced dirt, so I don't want to go down too low.
Day 1 of the Oodnadatta Track, however you say it. What's Sean playing? Sean's playing Worms. Was playing Worms.
Because I beat him.
He beat me.
Got carved up.
Carved up. Heaps of flies here compared to all the road. But 323 metres above sea level, we're about to take off. What's the time? It's 4:55, so we probably won't drive too far tonight.
Sunset's about 6:30. It's 5:10. What do we reckon? Try and get something in about half hour or whatever, a nice campsite for the night, set up and enjoy the sunset.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, I'm down.
We're about 60 kilometres in the track. We only have about half hour of light left though, so we just grabbed a spot off the side of the track here for the first night. Just a area, dirt patch really out of the bendies and that, but it's beautiful to be out here. Plenty of room here for all of us. The track's over there, a few hundred metres. Sun's going down over there, so we'll get set up and enjoy it. Kids have all got their swag set up. Demi and I got the OP2 set up. Sun has just gone down. So beautiful out here. We're gonna get a fire going here. I got a little bit of wood that I brought.
What's for lunch? Dinner here.
Cooking with Beto, what is it?
Chicken noodles.
Well, you and Sean got 2 each.
No, just one each.
Yeah, okay.
We just bought a 4-pack.
Yeah,
We
nice.
only just opened it. We're both lazy and we can't be bothered, so
I like it.
chicken noodles and then we'll eat something proper tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today's our calorie deficit day. Fat camp.
Yeah. How do you like it?
For $45 for a carton, I mean for a
Six
six-pack.
pack.
It's
So
good.
we ran out of alcohol a few days ago. Can't actually get alcohol out Uluru and that way we've been.
So we got a 6-pack of Canadian Club from the Oodnadatta Roadhouse. No, Marla. From the Marla Roadhouse.
Yeah, very expensive, but 45 bucks for a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Worth it though, at least we got a few drinks for the next few days for the track. And what's on the menu for dinner tonight?
Something simple and easy.
Yeah, beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
How beautiful is it out here?
So nice. It's like a little. It's like on the side of cold, which is weird because we've had like really warm nights, like before the last few days.
The coolness is nice.
But yeah, but as I say, it's not like unwelcoming. I really like these drifter saucepans. They're big enough, but like they also have an easy wooden lid,
Drifter, getting the job done.
as always.
Pretty nice morning out here. We're sitting around the fire, enjoying some breakfast, and then we'll pack up soon and head off down the track. So I was just having a look under the car this morning and I noticed around the fuel tank was all this like red dirt build up, which means it's sticking to something. And then we noticed there was a bit of diesel under the tank there, leaking a little bit, and you've looked into it and you reckon there's a split on the bottom half of the tank there, just a small one leaking out a little bit.
I don't know where it is, but there's one somewhere.
So just scraping it all off, trying to find the leak, because you can see in under there it's all wet.
More wipes, more wipes.
So I got these two. This one's a tank weld epoxy putty, so that'll be the one I use. I got that other putty there too, which Zeph has, but yeah, great for fuel tanks, metal tanks. Once we find the leak, then we'll be able to hopefully plug it up with that. I got this drawer and in it is all my tools and spares and stuff, belts, hoses, fencing wire, greases, wheel bearings, fuel filter, bulk bag there, all different stuff, but yeah, I had that.
Oh, that might be a crack. See that dark line?
Yeah.
It's leaking out of that. It's had a rock in here for a while, but you can see it's rubbed there, rubbed here. There's a bit of a dent there.
Yeah.
And it's actually leaking out of that.
Yeah, okay.
Just there. So that's all roughed up, so that's sort of good news because that epoxy stuff will stick to it real good. Fuel tanks, metal tanks, portable water tanks, lawn and garden equipment, metal surfaces, no welding, ethanol resistant, chemical resistant, mate. It's made for tanks.
That was the one I bought before we came.
Yeah, the one that we picked when we were there.
Yeah.
Mate, I had a feeling the tank was gonna leak, bro. I put the rock in there, bro. But look, I'll probably clean a bunch more. These baby wipes, they're putting in work, bro. They're actually like cleaning it up real nice.
Just goes to show what's in them.
Yeah, not water, these ones. Which, yeah, they're not the good ones. They're the ones that stung my eyes. Mate, degreaser, just take baby wipes. Whoever puts these on their baby, I feel bad for their babies. They're gonna have like superhuman powers when they grow up.
They're not our baby wipes. I just need to make that disclaimer.
They're our washing up baby wipes, you know. You need to shower in a packet. Boom, that's the stuff. Make sure there's no more rocks in here, eh?
Says you use gloves too.
Yeah, I know, it's toxic as well. Ooh, see that shit, LSX games. Stuff on the outside, stuff on the inside, like it's already like together. Like I'm gonna cover like the whole area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, played Lego, Play-Doh, Play-Doh, kids games. He'll be mad at this. Wear gloves. You mix both those two different colour things together, and then they start smelling real sweet, like poison. It's not good for you, but like what choice do we have? Someone's got to take it first. I'm not going to make Jasper do it.
He would, but.
Yeah, Felix would love this. Oh, Tyler.
What have you done?
Tyler, Tom over. Day 2. Just left camp. We camped in a little dry dam. It was pretty nice. Heard a couple of ducks through the night.
Yeah, they were quacking.
They were quacking, bro.
Come over the top. Quack, quack.
So, we're currently 348 metres above sea level. There's a bit of wind today, so the dust is down. That's pretty good.
That's off the track.
Off to the left currently. It's really good. You don't have to be too far back to not get dust in your filter.
Tyler's fuel tank said not today.
Yeah, a little bit of a leak on that one, but we got it sorted. Hopefully, we'll check him out at the first stop.
The Pink Roadhouse is about 150 kilometres away, so we're going to head towards there.
That pink car over there is mine.
Here we are, Oodnadatta, the Pink Roadhouse. I reckon I should call it the Rose Gold Roadhouse. Match my Rose Gold GQ. What do you reckon?
I live here now with my rose gold roadhouse and my rose gold truck and my rose gold baby.
It's a pretty cool spot.
It's so cool. Everything is pink.
Yeah.
The bathrooms are pink.
The whole thing is pink. We have ordered some lunch. It's lunchtime, so we're going to sit in there, have a nice feed and enjoy the place. Look at all the pink stuff they have.
Wow. Wow. Surely.
Surely.
That's a pink.
I'll buy that for you.
Get them under there.
That is so cute. How's your burgers?
Fantastic, mate. Must buy.
What'd you get?
I've got a chicken schnitzel burger and Sean got a side of gravy. He
Oh.
pretty much got a 500ml of gravy, mate.
Nice.
Look at it.
Yeah.
It's good gravy too.
What'd you guys get?
An Outback cheeseburger.
No pepper.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
What'd you get, Kai? Carbs. Carbs on cheese. And then carbs.
Yeah.
How is it? It does actually look really good.
I got the famous Oodnadatta Roadhouse, the lot burger.
Nice. How is it?
I haven't tasted it yet.
You let me know.
I've been having shit, but yeah, good. Good lunch.
I got chicken schnitzel, better than not be gross. What kind of lizard do you reckon that was?
That's a Central Australian four-legged lizard.
Yep.
It's got a tongue, 4 legs, and a tail. I don't know what exact type, but there's a few of its variables. A sand goanna. That's what that lizard was.
Yeah, okay.
How do I know? Google image search.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
It's also known as a Gould's monitor, the racehorse goanna, and the sand monitor. It's a large Australian monolizard. I don't know how to say the family name, sorry.
What do you reckon? Not a bad little stop off for a couple of hours.
Oh, you said it again without my head.
What do you reckon? Not a bad little stop off for a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's good. They got a better park than we do.
Literally.
Because they're having the best of fun.
Yeah. So many flies.
Robert Ducky 10-4, road train on, road train on.
Yeah, ready to go. It's 2:20, we're back on the road from Oodnadatta. Pretty cool stop and spent some time there. Pretty slow day by the time we got that fuel tank fixed this morning, and then spent a couple of hours in town, so we won't get as far as we hoped along the Oodnadatta Track today, but we'll head out there for the afternoon and see how we go. We're only about 30 kilometres out of town, but I spotted here at North Creek the first one of these old gun railway bridges. So we'll stop and check out all of these as we go because they're pretty cool. Alright, we should go to the big one. It's like another 20 minutes. Is that a big one? Yeah, it's a huge one. Not this little one, it's just a warm-up one.
This bridge was made up of 19 30.9 metre span, and it's the largest bridge in South Australia.
How do you reckon you can pronounce the name of it?
Algebuckania Bridge. Algebuckina.
That's the big bridge ticked off. It's about 4:30. We've done 265 kilometres, a 620 kilometre track photo was saying, so we'll try and get another hour driving in or so to Savo, and then pull up camp around 5:30. I don't know what's next to check out on the track, but we'll keep our eyes out. Dingo there, but he's off. Just off the side of the track here, we've got a couple of old structures. I don't know, some sort of old housing, and then one of those big water tanks up in the air, I think it is. Pretty cool, one of those big water tank things. I know I'm not very descriptive, maybe someone can explain a bit better what they do with their water tanks to do with this old railway for storing water. And looks like some sort of old bore pump over there too. It's about 5:30, we've grabbed ourselves a spot for the night here on a bit of a dried up creek bed just off the edge of it. Ann Creek, I believe this one is. We're about 50 k's out from William Creek, the next town, and we're maybe about 60% of the way along the track. But yeah, there's a nice flat spot here, dirt, and there's a fair bit of firewood around too, which will be good, so we'll set up and get a fire going. After yesterday's fuel leaking incident that I picked up in the morning checks, I thought I'd run through some of the things that we do. Don't do it every day, but generally every 2 or 3 days when you're out in these outback remote areas, you want to give your vehicle 5 to 10 minute check over every morning before you head off for the day. So we're just doing air filter here on the TB48 first. The old one, it was pretty caked with dust. Fresh one there to go in. Air filter, you definitely want to check regularly, bang it out. If it's super dirty, replace it. We brought 2 spare filters for each car on this trip. So the TB48's up to its last one now. And we've been 3 weeks on the road. Whereas I'm still on my first air filter because I'm normally in front. I don't get as much dust, but I've been trying to tell Demi to hang back as much as possible, because you definitely don't want to be just sitting in people's dust the whole time, because you'll be replacing filters every few days. And then other things you want to check, you want to get your oil dipstick out, make sure you've got plenty of oil in it. Battery terminals, make sure they're not loose, are a good one to check. Check your belts, make sure there's no like splits or frays in them. Feel your fan, make sure there's no like back and forth free play. Go through, check all your hoses, make sure they're not too brittle, loose connections or split anywhere. Anything you can see a bottle of, check it, make sure it's between the full and medium line. Coolant, checks you got in there, obviously just don't take it off when your car's hot. Power steering fluid. And then I just give everything a good eye off, make sure, you know, check all your hose clamps, bolts, make sure you can't see anything really loose or rubbing anywhere. I'll go around each tyre, even just by finger, just feel none of your wheel nuts are loose. Maybe once a week put a tool on them, give them a quick tighten. I check the hub bolts on these. And then I'll get under the vehicle, check for any wet spots. If there's like dust and dirt build up in a particular spot, then normally you know something's leaking. I can see the steering box is leaking on this, but it's been leaking on that for a long time, so that's fine, it's only a tiny bit. And then yeah, just check all your suspension bolts, just feel everything by hand, put a tool on it if you're not sure, or your suspension shocks. And same thing right through the back of the vehicle, and yeah, just check for no wet spots, no loose nuts or bolts anywhere, give everything a little feel. And then a little bit more extreme, but you know, maybe every couple of weeks you can, or every week or whatever, depending what you're doing, you can just put a little jack under the front, lift the tyre up a bit and feel for wheel bearing free play, make sure there's not too much back and forth movement in your tyre. If you just spend 5 to 10 minutes doing it every morning, then you'll pick up on problems before they become a major problem. Like yesterday, I picked up on that fuel tank when it was just a little split, but if it got bad and the whole thing split open, then you'd be having a bad time. It's super windy this morning, there's dust blowing everywhere around here, so we're going to get packed up and then hit the track. Couple of flies about. We'll go for a little walk and tour of town. Check out what there is to see.
Yeah, stick it off. What? What is it, Mum?
You're at William Creek on the Oodnadatta Track. Darwin, 2,398. Alice, 880. This building is heritage listed.
I found that out. You trying to take my thunder?
You can get fuel here. There is full reception here if you're with Telstra. Same as the Pink Roadhouse, Oodnadatta. There's a bit of an old museum and stuff you can check out here. I'm going to assume it's all relics from the old Garn Railway, as a lot of these towns out here have. Old like train carriage up there. The towns are just super interesting and cool and worth stopping at and having a walk around, checking it all out. We'll keep heading along. I think it's about 70-75 k's to Coward Springs from William Creek, so we're keen to head there for a swim. About 2/3 of the way to Coward Springs and spotted some old structures over here in the Padic. This one looks pretty cool, so we're going to go for a climb up it. You sort of got to keep your eye out and keep pulling up at all these places to check out the things, otherwise you'll just bore down the dirt road the whole way and miss everything and then wonder what you came out here for. Not sure on the legalities of this, don't try this at home. There's nothing saying you're not allowed to, but the bottom of the stairs is missing, so we drove the car up to the back and we can get on these stairs. They seem pretty solid though. And then we'll head up the top of this tower for a look. But yeah, just be very careful doing this stuff. How is it?
Panicking. So sketchy.
Don't fall down, she's a long way.
Dude, can you not?
The best thing to do is look straight down.
Don't, because I don't. I'll cry. I'll cry, guys. My legs are like shaking like jelly.
That was a pretty cool one. Definitely worth checking out. Beresford or something. Beresford, something like that. All these little places have got names. And then we're back on the Oodnadatta. Made it to Coward Springs, so we parked the cars just there. It's like a little bit of a structure set up here. There's toilets, and then over there they've got coffees, a few treats, snacks and merchandise, and you pay $2 per adult, $1 per kid to come in for a swim. It says between 9 AM and 4 PM. Yeah. And then if you want to camp the night, it's $15, and I assume if you're camping then you get to use it overnight. But we've got our stuff. It's only the one little spot, so I have to see if there's people already in there. I got me naked towel.
I've got my naked towel too.
Got my board shorts.
Got some instructions.
Got some instructions, and we're ready to go check her out.
Let's go, boys. Always walk in a straight line unless there's a swamp in the way. Nice.
You're ready to get in?
I'm ready to get in. Got my naked towel hanging up.
Perfect.
Ready to go.
Here we are, Coward Springs. It's going to be bloody good to have a swim up to 2-3 days in the outback. It looks so nice.
It's 1.3 meters deep.
There was a couple of people here, but we got it to ourselves now.
It's like lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
1, 2, 3.
Beautiful swim there at Coward Springs. Just down the road is Mound Springs, the Kap and the Bubbler or something, so we're gonna hop down and check them out. The water of the Mound Springs has made it possible for people to live in and travel through this hot, dry country for thousands of years. Aboriginal people believe that the land is the source of all life. And another sign there, a little bit of information about the place. The Bubbler. Let's go, Bubble.
The Bubbler.
Yeah, I don't know if we announced that on the video yet. Berto's birthday.
Turned 50. Looking pretty good for 50.
Mate, Oodnadatta Track on your birthday.
Yeah, good, mate.
What do you reckon about the Bubbler worth coming out for the 4Ks of corrugated road?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad because there was side tracks, but it kind of looks like kinetic sand, you know, when you like kind of like hold it up like this.
Do you reckon if you stood in it it'd be like quicksand?
Yes. I reckon.
This is the next one, Blanche Cup. Water pushing up from the Great Artesian Basin finds cracks in the Earth's surface and breaks through as springs.
Wow, the basin lies under nearly 1/5 of Australia.
Wow. Mountain springs are like islands of water in a sea of arid land.
It rains and then it gets pushed back up through rock cracks in the rocks. How cool is that?
We're learning.
I guess that's why I
This
don't
is
want people swimming in.
More educational than the 4 weeks of school time is.
Literally.
Here it is, the Cup on top of this little hill here. Pretty cool.
If he wants to go in.
Off he goes there. That was cool. Definitely worth the 4Ks in here to check them out. Back on the road now. I think the next stop on the Oodnadatta tour is Lake Eyre South. see it out there. It looks pretty spectacular and it looks like there's a lot of water in it.
Couldn't drive through it, just make a video.
Yeah, lake air crossing from one side to the other. I suppose, like, unless it's that illusion and I'm not even looking at water, I'm looking at like reflections, but I'm pretty sure it's water.
Bro, that's not it, eh?
Maybe the desert illusion's got to me. The cars are way up over there, that's the parking place, and then you walk through the dirt and grass for a while down to the lake, and then the water's way out over there. But as we're going along, the ground is starting to get softer and softer under our feet. It's all crunchy and you can feel the moisture under it there. It's starting to get a bit slippery too. Wow, that's weird.
It's in every footprint. Yeah, look at that one.
It's like snow. It's like gone all iced on the ground. What do you think, Zeffy? As you stand, my foot's like sinking into it as I stand here.
Oh. Help! Oh god, it feels gross. Wow. Help. Help! This isn't safe. I was thinking too.
You guys are more heavier than us?
Wow, I know. Look
What a
at
complete
dude, why am I like 1,000 kilos or something? Oh. Wow, babe.
That's heavy.
I'm scared that I'm going to get sucked in forever. It's a good thing there's water at the end of this.
Yeah, and then we gotta get back.
Wow. Why are you so far in?
I'm like halfway up to my knee. Look.
How?
Yeah.
Is anyone else happening this too?
Well, look, what's their damage?
What's their damage?
They're not even muddy.
Is this happening to anyone else?
Nah, we got Rockos. Nah, we got Rockos. So look at this, we're floating.
It hurts.
Give me Zephyr, I'll bloody be blasting.
This is so nice out here. You look like you're about 4 foot, babe.
You're about my height, brother.
You're matching Birdo.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? You take nice little steps.
I know, that's what we've been saying.
Nah, once you sink.
You're gonna have some cuts on you tonight.
Dude, I don't know if I should go any further.
Look how far you have to go back.
That's messed up. This is hectic. It's pretty cool, but never really done anything like this before. Walking out on a salt lake knee deep.
How is it?
It's like I just did 3 billion stairs at the gym. I'm in agony.
But you're also doing 3,000 stairs with knives cutting your ankles as you do it.
I swear my shins are just going to be red raw. Took us about 20 minutes there to try and clean all the mud and salt off our feet. My legs are on fire from digging in the salt, scraped them all and burnt them all, but it was a pretty fun experience. It's just after 5 now, so we're going to keep going. We've got about 90 k's, 95 I think left of the track, but yeah, we'll probably find camp somewhere in the next half hour or so. Rust in peace. No more bombs. Mate, this cool little wreckers place. Actually, let me check my map. It had a name. Mutoid Waste Company Sculpture Park, according to my map this place is called, but I've seen pictures of it. Especially those 2 planes there hanging up. We've just passed it on our drive now. The sun's disappearing. It's about 5:40. We are looking for a camp, but we spotted this, so we stopped to check it out. Sincere acknowledgements to the Great Northern Rail Co., Australian Southern Rail, who transported the planes from Melbourne to Port Augusta for free and to their Oodnadatta people, custodians of this land. Conceived and raised by Maltoid Waistco.
It's a good place to hide away for the night if you're not scared of haunted
Buses.
hover buses.
There's so much cool stuff here.
So much cool stuff.
This is definitely worth checking out. The Garn Hover Bus Service. This is cool, right on Sunset as well. I'm loving this Oodnadatta Track. Like, there's no four-wheel driving, but just, you know, a real experience. Stopping at all the scenery and things along it, super cool. I tried to film a few of them, but there's like a whole Padic of stuff there to check out. We've hit camp. The sun's already gone down over the horizon, but it's bloody beautiful out here. The sky doesn't look that great on camera, but it's quite nice out here. But yeah, another little creek bed here, and we've got a nice big open flat dirt spot. We'll see if we can find a bit of dead wood around and we'll get a fire going.
This is my epic fire. It's called the upside down fire. So you gotta stack the logs up, and then you just put like sticks and stuff that will burn on top, and then it falls down to the bottom and lights. Yeah, I think that should be good.
Last night on the Oodnadatta Track, gonna cook up a butter chicken. So I've got some rice there, it's cooking. Heap of chicken here I've just put on. Pretty simple meal. Butter chicken, sauce thing here, and I've got pulled a heap of veggies out of the freezer. We don't really have any fresh veggies left at this point in the trip till we do another shop soon. So I've got frozen broccoli, frozen peas, frozen corn. We'll mix it all together and make a meal out of it. Dinner served. I'm bloody hungry and it looks bloody good. That fuel tank's all dry. There's no moisture under there, so that yeah, putty job seems to have worked really well. Packed up camp, nice night on the creek there. I think we got about a half-hour drive now for the remainder of the track into Murray, I believe it is. Last train to Alice Springs left Marie in November 1981, so that's when the Garn Railway finished. After a new rail line was built, following a more direct route from Port Augusta to Tuck Hall, and then north to Alice Springs. As the last train was pulling out of Marie, there was a huge celebration, and despondent locals repeatedly disconnected the carriages, preventing the train from leaving. We made it to Murray, I think that's how it's pronounced. We made it to Murray, the end of the Oodnadatta Track, and yeah, that's it. We're gonna have a little walk around the town, check it out. There's a fuel and like a bit of a shop and stuff there. We just grabbed a little bit of fuel. There goes a helicopter. It was an awesome 2-3 days on the track, definitely worth doing. Heaps of cool stuff. Obviously not really any full driving, but just heaps of cool stuff to check out along the track. How'd you like it?
I thought it was nice. I liked the Coward Springs and all the little scenery things as you drove.
Does heaps of cool stuff. And the road was in pretty good condition the whole way when we did it. Like we probably averaged 80-90 kilometres quite comfortably. You hit the odd corrugated bit, but most of it's pretty much just a dirt highway. It's really nice to drive along. We're going to end that episode here, Oodnadatta Track, and we're going to come up with a plan down into the Flinders Ranges is where we're heading next, but I'm not exactly sure where, so we've got to get some mapping out, work it all out, and that'll be the next episode off in the Flinders Ranges. Alright, that's it, bye.
Boy.
Little man to tell, mate.
Oh! It's about 5:30. We've grabbed ourselves a spot for the night here on the creek. It's about 5.